Hello and welcome everyone. This is a couple reviews from the sexy Brutale from Steam, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you my 2 cents on them. The first one is from what is pronounced Shoaz, I believe. He played it on July 2nd. Here we go. One of the most unique and interesting mystery games I've played in a long time. Essentially, you have a massive mansion level open to you to explore and watch as multiple murders occur on a time loop in different rooms. It's up to you to explore, spy, and sneak around trying to stop the murders without direct interference, using cunning and wits to foil the murder plot by interrupting the steps that allow them to happen. The game is a solid 7 out of 10 for me. The music, visuals, and concept are amazing, but it hamstrings itself by pushing the player to prevent the numerous murders all happening at different times throughout the day in a linear fashion. Also, you only really need to prevent each murder once. There's no mechanic involved for stringing together multiple successful attempts. While the mansion is open to you as open world, the puzzles are solved one by one in a set order. In addition to the only real way to change anything or interfere in anyone's routine is to stop the murder. Outside of saving the victims, there isn't any way to change any of the time loop's events. It's a wonderful game that concepts have much more potential than were used. However, that potential is complicated to produce, and the developers traded that freedom for a certainty the mystery would unravel in a set of satisfying way. I highly recommend it, and in general want more games to try this concept. Alright, let's go to the second one. This one is from Aflac. BDS, apparently. It's a nice, short, small game that could be completed on a weekend. All of the scenarios are self-contained and keeps a short story for each of the characters that plays into the solving of the puzzle. None of them are necessarily difficult. They all play in the grand overarching theme that gives it a satisfying conclusion. The aesthetics of the game are well realized from visual models, dimension design, and music. My only tech problem would probably be that the level of noise that goes between each section. I would agree with the second one a lot. The noise was a little louder than expected, but the soundtrack was amazing. I do remember listening to it at work the day after I played it. The first one here that we talked about, I would give it like a 9 or a 10 out of 10, honestly. It hit me at such a good time, and I was just thrown into that world, and I did nothing but play that for the rest of the day. Each murder was fun, and the story was great. It was really deep, and I did connect with the characters on a certain level. It was a stable game. The only issues I ever had was when I was moving from one room to the next. It would deload the room prior and I would see that, and then it would cut to the room I'm walking in and then have that there. That was really the only bug I had. It was laggy at some points, but that's really it. I do agree that, it would be nice. It was very Metroidvania style, where I couldn't go to every location I wanted to until I had this thing or that key or something like that as well. But I did really enjoy that sense of progression. Like, what is this? And then coming back later and being able to know what that is and how that works. I like that it was short because I'm a guy who likes a short game that has quality in it. People pad games out so much, and I just appreciate that there didn't seem to be any real fluff here. It was just, here's the story, enjoy it. I do agree that it would be nice to be able to have a loop where I save everyone all in that one day would be amazing, but I know it's very difficult to do. I get it. It kind of loses some of the power of I saved them, but it didn't really matter. But they did give you a reason that it mattered. But they still die after, the next loop and you save the next person. But that's really it, Nothing that I, didn't really like about the game. Everything is just nitpicks. I highly recommend playing it. The cost of the game is, let's see here. $20. I wouldn't spend $20 on the game. I mean, I did, but if you're just kind of in the mood for a game that's really good, that you just want to dive into, but not spend weeks playing, this would be a great option for you. I would wait for a sale though, because I don't think it's worth $20. If it was $10, buy it in a heartbeat. So if it's on sale, maybe. But definitely worth your time. Definitely worth playing. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.